Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one of these updates for the M1 Dividend Portfolio. It's been somewhat of an exciting week, so let's see what the portfolio did here this Monday. I know we saw a couple of buys here. Let's go to the Invest tab, Activity. So we had quite a couple of dividends here for the week on the 26th. Let's see, on the 26th we had USOI and USI do dividends. And then let's go to the trade here. So again, it's heavy on the BlackRock, some REITs, a couple other miscellaneous ones here like Southern Company, Conagra Brands. One thing I want to point out though is that when for the algorithm on M1, whenever it allocates a buy that's less than $1, it would exclude that and either wait till the next cycle or next buy opportunity to get a higher position and execute that trade, or if it doesn't see that it needs to be allocated or needs more funds to be allocated, it just won't buy. So anything less than $1, it won't buy. So we can see here it bought this, but not any of these, which is fine. All these are, they're pretty good. They're doing good. Or algorithm decided it doesn't need to increase the position on that. So that's what it did this week. We see here yesterday on the 28th, we had a couple of other ones too. NYCB. So NYCB, I ended up getting rid of it. It was past my 30% safety threshold, where if it loses more than 30% and I'm on the fence on the stock, I won't. I'll get rid of it. So that's kind of like my own personal risk tolerance. But I did qualify for the dividend, so that's why you see it here. And then other than that, we got some RYLD, XYLD, and QYLD, some of the Global X ETNs or ETFs paid out some dividends. And that's pretty much it. Now, if we take a look at how the portfolio is doing on this dividend tracker, we see that we're up to the daily income of $4.14, weekly $29.06, monthly income of $125, almost $126, and annual income of $1,511 with 29 cents. So we're on a 7.56 dividend yield, which is amazing. So we're going to keep that going. Today is an exciting day because we see on the calendar we're going to get the heaviest dividend for the month, and that's going to include, let's see, my favorites, there you go, the cornerstones, CRF and CLM. Those are my highest dividend payers for the month. They have been ever since I started heavily investing in them. So remember, what we're trying to do with the cornerstones is to anchor a good portion of the portfolio here so they can provide that steady high monthly income. All right, so the more we put into it to a certain extent, the more money or the more dividends we're going to generate, which will end up feeding the rest of the positions on the M1 dividend portfolio. And again, our goal here is not so much about stock or price growth. We want to see dividend growth, dividend reliability, and ultimately that's going to provide the FIRE lifestyle. Remember, FIRE stands for financially independent, retired early. So that's the goal. That's what we're chasing. So we don't that allows us to focus not so much on a market pullback. I believe that based on my own calculations, I can withstand anywhere between 20, 30, even a 50% pullback on the market and still be fine and be good with all of my holdings. If I need to get rid of some of them, depending on how the dividend behaves, then we'll do so accordingly. But even if that does happen, the cornerstones are gonna anchor that portfolio and keep providing those dividends. So there you have it for the month. So overall, we're gonna look at how the portfolio is doing. If we go to the performance of the whole thing, we see that we've inputted $20,588 into this portfolio for its overall lifetime. Market gain, we've come down $582 $587 with 2 cents. But we've gotten overall 1,507 with 91 cents on the dividends, which when you subtract the market gain from that, you get a total gain of $920 with 89 cents, putting us at a return overall of 7.29%. It's not bad at all. Remember, we're trying to focus on dividend growth, dividend stability, right, in the long term. We're not too worried about market pullbacks, market drops, or even market gains for that matter, so long as the dividends remain consistent or keep growing. That's key, and that's the goal here. So that's it for this week's update. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, complaints, whatever, don't hesitate to hit me up. You can comment or DM me, and I'll be more than willing to help you out, give you my 2 cents on whatever, if you need help on whatever you need help with. Remember, I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial expert when it comes to your portfolios and stuff like that. Just my own experience, my own 2 cents on what I see in the market. And remember, I target a lot of dividend providing stocks, ETFs, things of that nature. I don't really do growth, or I don't do specific companies, or I try not to. But I am an opportunist, so I see something that it's a great value, or I do see something that's going to grow short or long term, I'm more than likely to buy a share or two. But nonetheless, I do focus on dividends. So if you need some help, don't hesitate to hit me up. And but yeah, in the meantime, keep investing. Until then, take care.